Hello and welcome to the stream, guys. It's your boy AMG Dens, and we're here today with the Mercedes-AMG Motorsport Virtual Championship Round 6. Looking forward to this. It's the penultimate round of the championship. It's been really competitive. I've got to really talk about how high the level has been in this championship and how competitive it's been. Even right now, the top 5 is all within 6 tenths, and you know, it's not a lot when you look at the final margin. So big shout out to all the competition. Hopefully today will be it's a nice day of racing, no incidents, no mistakes, and hopefully it's nice and clean and nice and fair. That's all I could ask for. So yeah, big shout out to all the contenders. We'll see what we can do, but I've done some laps just preserving myself for quali, currently P3, so I think we'll be okay. I think, you know, the aim is really to try and win this race. If we can win, that would be sensational. By the grace of God, we do. But yeah, it's going to be really tight. Really tight. You know, the level is as high as it's ever been. But that is the nature of the competition when you're going up against, you know, some of the best drivers in the world, especially at this level. So big shout out to everybody. But yeah, let's go out and you know what we'll do. We'll see who we can follow for a bit. Go most exciting. TV. Scope how the opposition are doing. Justin's on a long run. Eric seems to be trying to get some laps underneath his belt as well. Good old Andy. Something for us. Fastest lap. Surely. Eric's a different beast. It's 5th lap, jeez man. Super quick. I wonder what he's doing on this out lap. Yeah, seems fairly normal to me. Nope. Interesting. Okay. Thought there might be something interesting going on out there. Apparently not. Points wise, we're good, Naka man. We're in the top 3, so that's always positive, my guy. So yeah, man, we're just gonna take it as it comes. Just drive as smoothly as we can. Don't crash. Don't make any mistakes, hopefully. And we'll be in a good position at the end, man. That's what you gotta do with these sort of championships, bro. And these sort of races, you just gotta do the best you can do and try not to make too many mistakes, or else, you know, then a lot of things start coming out of your hand. But thank you, bro. How's everything with you, man? I need to catch up with you properly, man. Sorry for my absence. And you've probably seen there's not been too many streamers, bro. It's just been really busy outside of sim racing. In fact, I'm going to Sweden this Friday, man. So yeah, it's been quite crazy, kind of behind the scenes, but definitely back. But bro, there's only 2 more rounds. Oh. On cue. James making a mistake there. But yeah, just only 2 more rounds, bro. So every mistake from Eric too. It's easy to happen. Fastest guy, and look, he's making mistakes. So you need to be really careful with that sort of thing. Because with this circuit, it will cost you so much time if that happens. But yeah, every single race day, there's 2 races. So we've got race 1 and race 2 today. And the only difference is with race 2, there's some extra points for meeting an objective. So this week's objective is the driver that makes the most positions from where he qualifies. He will get 2 extra bonus points. So, you know, I mean, yeah, it really depends. It really depends whether people think it's worth going for. But given the nature of this circuit, how tight everybody is, I don't think it's worth it to start at the back of the grid and then have to try and overtake all of these guys, because it's difficult enough as it is. Yeah, it's tricky, man. Been doing good also, really busy with school and sports. What sports are you into, man? Let me know. And been doing lots of ovals racing. That's really good, man. I know that you're into your NASCAR and your Indy and your oval racing, bro. So I'm glad to hear that iRacing is giving you that good experience. Naka, have you seen that thing as well about the iRacing arcade? It's like, it's not the same, but it's like arcade version of iRacing with these animated graphics and like different sorts of cars as well. So I think some content creators got some early access to it, and I think most of like the normal people like me and you are gonna get public access to it. I think Monday. Should be fun. And hockey, soccer, and trying out wrestling. Nice, man. That's super cool. Man's into all the physical sports, bro. But I hear it. Hockey sounds really cool as well. I wish hockey was a bit more publicized in the UK, but we don't really see too much of it. And yeah, wrestling as well, man. I've got lots of respect for, you know, actual professional wrestlers too. Alongside, obviously, you know, on the entertainment side, you've got the WWE, but that's different to actual pro wrestling. So yeah, man. Yeah, man, like Lucas, bro, it's going well, man. It's going well. I'm just here, bro. Just trying to take it race by race, step by step, day by day, man. That's all you can do, you know. But I'm all good, man. How about you, bro? It's gonna feel empty without you in these races, bro. So used to seeing you at the front, and now man's in Division 1. But at least we still have, you know, Father Pascal with us, so it's super cool. But how's everything going with you, man? Have you had any time to practice? Have you worked on like a setup for this week? Be interesting to know. Yeah, man. I'd imagine so, because it's like, you know, stereotypically Scandinavian country, lots of ice in, I guess, certain parts, you know, and you find probably in places like Canada or America or, you know, even Scandinavia, lots of people are into kind of ice or winter sports. So Yeah, I mean in the UK we got one or two places. In North London there's a place called Alexandra Palace. So they've got like I think an ice rink there as well. And in one of the episodes of Drive to Survive, funnily enough, Zach Brown was like at Alexandra Palace playing some ice hockey with some buddies, and I was like, oh my god, it's like 5 minutes away, or more like 15 minutes away from where I live, man. So it's super cool. I don't know what it is when I think of ice hockey. I think of what's that Disney movie with the Mighty Ducks. Can't remember. It's like a film based around ice hockey. Don't know if you ever watched that growing up, man. But there's so many films that's covered different sports. Yeah, the Mighty Ducks. Man knows, bro. B license and ovals already, bro. Wow, man, that's quick. That's super quick, bro. You're doing so well. You're doing awesome, man. To get your B license already so quickly, especially in oval racing, is a very good achievement, bro. So well done. And yeah, I can imagine the Xfinity cars and the trucks as well are pretty cool as well. Also, you're gonna be getting the new NASCAR game, Naka, because iRacing have developed and had the license to build like a console-friendly NASCAR game. It's I think probably one of the first official iRacing backed console games. There's one or two other iRacing developed console games, but this is the first kind of big one. But yeah, man, just let me know if you're gonna pick it up at some point. Bro, yeah, bro, that's the thing. I feel I have to be careful what I say, but yeah, I feel that there's just so many people in iRacing. You could almost have like free splits for it. Like the demand is so high, and I think over 900 people registered to take part in this championship. So for there to be just one split for the top 24 drivers and then another split for everyone else, I think it's a good idea, but it's just showing that, you know, the demand is more than ever. And I think, whoa, it's gone around again, Mr. Eric. Yeah, just, you know, the skill level is like, you got the esports guys, then kind of they're kind of there, and then there's kind of the people like me, which I put in time, man. I try and, you know, improve and try and get good, but I'm just naturally not as good at sim racing as some of you guys, man. But yeah, just, you know, there's so many people that want to do this, man. So yeah, I feel your pain. You know, you're doing so well, and then you get promoted with like the Williams esports guys that, you know, train 8 hours a day, and you do it full time. It's just, you know, what chance do you kind of have? But yeah, it's a sticky one, man, for sure. I know the pain, but hopefully you can have some fun, man. And you know, also for participating, you get extra raffle points. So there's some prizes. I think they're giving away like some laptops, just some other merchandise and stuff like that. And who knows, by just taking part in every race, hopefully you'll get something for your efforts, man. So, but yeah, bro, I know you deserve definitely something, bro, for sure. And like I said, see no more. I don't know if I told you this, but I'm also on sports car and an oval team, bro. Congrats, man. That's super cool. That's really awesome, man. Are you guys part of a league, or do you guys do special events? What's the focus there, if you don't mind me asking? And it's not free if we... Yeah, nah, bro. I wish. No, they're never gonna give it away free, bro. I don't even think... To be fair, I think even if they were gonna give it away for free, it'd be nice if they could like give a discount, but I don't see it, bro. It's smart though. I think I agree with your idea, because I think the more people that, you know, you could encourage to get the NASCAR game, perhaps more sales, more interest, more leagues. The fear you have with kind of games like that is that they've already got a very cult and niche following. So yeah, just look at LMU, for example. Great game, great simulator. You know, it does the kind of whole sports car world endurance championship thing really cool, but you know, there's only so much content on there. Whereas you look at other simulators like Race Room, for example, that's come back into spotlight, and there's everything. There's like touring cars from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, but then, you know, there's just not really enough advertising and marketing and just a core fan base there to kind of make it playable for everybody, which is unfortunate because it looks super fun. So yeah, man, it is interesting. Yeah, we're in a league and special events, nice. Oval team just started and recruited for a sports car team, lovely. And so we're joining some leagues as well, bro. That's gonna be dope, man. Bro, make sure as well, man, anytime you're streaming, just send me a note or something, man. Obviously with the time difference, I might not be able to catch it live, but if you stream it on YouTube, man, or if you just like have it as a video on demand on Twitch, bro, always come back and watch it, bro. I always want to check what you guys are doing and support where I can, and it's just interesting. Yeah, I know that feeling, Lucas, man. I think I might, you know, like, it's just, I enjoy this. This is fun, but also I get so focused on this, it doesn't allow me to really feel like I can do anything else. If I start doing IndyCar races and iRacing, or I start doing like endurance races, it feels like I'm taking away time from practicing for this. So yeah, I get what you mean, man. Sometimes, you know, it's cool to maybe join like the wider kind of like society, or I guess what's that word they use? Like a alumni. You know, like when you graduate or when you've been part of something, and then like they keep you on as kind of one of the experienced members. I think it'd be super cool, man. But yeah, just I think I'm gonna join the All Stars next season too. The only thing is, they said if you join the All Stars, you can't race in the championship either. So it's like, oof. I don't want to give up on, you know, racing, you know, competitively with these guys. But at the same time, you know, yeah, everybody has different interests and stuff like that, and sometimes you just have to move on and give other people a chance as well. So I hear it, man. Yeah, I'm not enjoying these promotions, bro. It's because you're too good, man. You're too quick. Lucas, man, like, to think that you don't have a direct drive, I don't know if you have load cell pedals or not, but you're super quick. Bro, when you really get like the really fancy equipment, bro, it's gonna be scary how quick you're gonna be, bro. Like, I'm not in this camp of saying that the equipment is everything, but I still think it makes some difference for sure. So yeah, man, like you're too quick, bro. But the thing is it's unfair, I feel, to kind of put you guys up against like the esports guys that do this like 24 hours a day. It's not quite the same. So, yeah, it's tricky, bro. It's tricky. It's really tricky. Me personally, I don't even think I would have been quick enough to get promoted. So luckily, it kind of worked in my favor. But then for you guys, yeah, man. Last season, P1 to P4, now from P1 to P7. It's mad, bro. Tell me about it, man. I can imagine. And it's just like people are quick. There's so many top-rated drivers, man. People are out here, and it's just gone crazy. Super crazy. Speaking of which, Lucas, man, have you got many special events coming up that you're doing with your esports team, man? What have we got left? I think we got, Petit Le Mans already happened, so I guess that's done. But then iRacing has this 24-hour series that happens every fortnight, I think. So I don't know if you were taking part in any of those. All the time, I can't win anything, bro. I hear it, bro. It's peak. It's peak. Sometimes you can almost become like a victim of your own success. It's just unfortunate. But again, maybe when you become an all-star, man, you can talk to the organizers and then see if there's something that they could potentially do. Because I think Gran Turismo not have like 3 or 4 splits. I don't know for sure, but I'm sure it's got 3 splits at least, right? So not really anything, bro. I might ring you up, bro. I might have some races I could use your expertise for, bro, if you wouldn't mind. Gonna switch team? No way. Bro, I'll message you about that offline, bro. I don't want you to say anything if potentially the other team members are watching, but yeah, man. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good to have a change, man. You get to race with different people, different abilities, and you realize that different teams, they go racing different ways. Some teams are like really kind of like about consistency, and like, you know, some teams are about kind of like who's the fastest driver. There's definitely lots of different ways to go about it, man, for sure. Should be going to qualifying very soon as well, guys. Just bear with me. Usually we this server opens up at like 7 p.m. like what do you call it, like German time. So yeah, just it's been running for nearly 53 minutes, and I think numbers wise is probably the most we're gonna get, probably 12 runners, which is not bad. I remember last year I think there was only maybe 7 cars at the end of the season, so participation levels have definitely been a lot better than they have last year. And yeah, just to be fair as well, the organizers, they're really good. That's the one thing I'll say about the organizers. They really look and pay attention to what people put in the chat. Someone's going to be late, they give them some reassurance and kind of give them clear instructions. In terms of championships, this is one of the best championships I've ever participated in, even though I know, you know, everybody has their own kind of like things where it could be improved, or maybe the fairness of it could be reevaluated for sure. Yeah, man, it's big shout out to all of them, because luckily you know, I got to meet a couple of them last year, and they're amazing people. They really eat, sleep, breathe this, like, you know, and it's a huge respect to them, like, you know, for the amount of effort and the amount of stuff that they do to make this championship run the way it does. So at least from my side anyways, I'm always appreciative and always thankful. So I don't know, it's kind of sad on one side when this championship ends, because like, man, what else is there to look forward to now? But at the same time, yeah, man, like you know, this championship's been running since July, so you know, that's a long time, long time. But it's been some really good races, man, really good races. And you know, if I even go back on board with me now, since there's no other cars really out there, yeah, the level is high. Level is super high, man. Top 5 all in like the 37s. So you know, it's gonna be super competitive from now until the end. We've got 2 races today and then 2 races at Spa, and there's so much to play for. So a lot to look into. That's a heads up as well, guys. I really want to try and give this race everything. So usually I have the comments on one side of my monitor on the left hand side, but just when the qualifying, the race session gets started, I'm just gonna like hide it so I can just tunnel vision in. It's really important for me to just try and, like, you know, not get too distracted or worry about how many people are watching and all these things. As a content creator, it can go on your mind. Sometimes you just have to just laser focus and just do the best. But thank you so much, Lucas, man. Listen, if you're doing the rest as well, which I think you should, bro, you owe it to yourself. You've done so well, bro. Good luck to you too. And bro, wherever I win, you win as well, bro. Like, you've been there with me like the entire journey, from like when the first Mercedes championship was last year. You've been on the grid with me, bro. So anything that is mine is definitely yours as well. I will try my best as well, you know, to get a little something for us hopefully today. But let's see. Alright then, man. The dreaded wait, guys. The dreaded wait. I don't like waiting, man. They say good things come to those who wait, but yeah, man, I don't like waiting. I do not like waiting. there's anybody else out at the moment since we're still waiting to arrive. Is Eric going out again? Let's go! Alright guys, you guys will still be able to comment, you guys can still write whatever you want in the chat. I'm not going to be able to see it because I'm just going to go into focus mode now, but wish me luck guys. Lucas already has, which I appreciate, and yeah, just hopefully we can go as well as possible. That's the aim, and let's try and have some fun today. See if the guys are having a bit of laugh in the chat. All right then. All right, here we go.
on your left. Clear. Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Yeah, you really screwed up my lap, man. It's all good moving out the way now, bro. My lap's ruined. That's absolutely done. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Shame. I don't know if we could have got 4 attempts. That looks like it's out of the question. But yeah, a bit frustrating that James is in the way there. He was probably going as quick as he could, but yeah, there's a 3-second gap before the start of this run, and still got into the back of him. It is what it is.
Checkered flag.
It is what it is, man. Got to take those. thoughts in the comments. I can't see any comments. Well, P3, it's not bad. Not bad, but yeah, just unfortunate with the traffic there. .37.4 is a mighty lap though. It's crazy. I think we're P3 as well, so we'll be on the inside as well, so we need to be careful not to get pinched there. But, yeah, not too bad. P3. Studying how this guy got 4 tenths, man. It's alien pace. Well, we'll try and get pole next time for sure.
One to go, next time by. Line up on the right side. The estimated SOF is 2,823. Pit road is closed. We expect to be fighting for the podium. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded. Catch up, 55, jump. Catch up, 55, jump. Catch up, 55, sharp. About to go green, stay focused. The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag. Left side. The next car's the leader. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the right, clear. There's an incident behind. set your fastest lap of the session. The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 37.711. New fastest lap for you. Just set the fastest lap. 37.478. New fastest lap for you. The leader is running 37. All team is looking good.
Just fast left of the station.
5 minutes to go. car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 37.367. White flag, stay smooth. The leader is running 37.637. Just next to fastest lap of the session. You've got about 5 laps of fuel. Alright, there's the checkered flag. Good job, very good job.
Not bad. Not bad. We'll take it. P3 is not too bad. Would have loved more points though, but it is what it is. What do you guys think of the race? I've just updated the comments, so now if you guys put some stuff I can see. But I just want to have a look at lap 1 because it looked a bit harem-scarum, for lack of a better word. Let's practice. So a lot more damage from Philippe. Thank you, Lucas, man. I would have loved P2 or P1, but I just didn't have the pace. There's an incident behind us though, so I want to kind of see what happened there. I think It's right here it happens. Oh, Philippe drops it. Yeah, man had the cold tires. Man had them outlet tires. Well, people did well to avoid him, to be fair. They did very well to avoid him. I thought it was a bigger accident than this. How was your race, Lucas, man? Did you do race 1? Let us know. Just want to see what happens with Eric here, because I had mighty pace. I would think that he would be able to overtake these guys. Could be damage as well, to be fair, but looking at this, I probably wouldn't go for that overtake challenge in race 2, because even a fast, what is he, 3.2k driver, it's like, can't get past Charles here. And Charles is defending for his life, bless him. Yeah, he's just not getting past. He's just not getting past, man, no matter what, like, he's not getting past. And it looks like, oh! What happened here? It's just going to be a qualified car as high up the grid and survive thing, fam. Because you just can't overtake. It's just Eric stuck behind this guy. Oh, he's looking for it though. I just get the vibe that this is like a MotoGP circuit. Wow, okay, you got him, to be fair. Oh, did you make a mistake there? Auto Spinger, yep. Been there before. I've been to that concert. Yeah, he's never gonna get past Charles. Yeah, steep. Right, let's make sure we got this replay saved. Put it on now. Appears to be saved. Yes, and quit. Yeah, 50. Nah, man. Sorry to hear that, bro. At the moment, I don't care where I'm going through. I don't care where I'm going through the finishing line. Yeah, bro, I hear it, man. It's unfortunate, that, man. It's unfortunate. Oh, 16 messages. These guys are getting busy. See what these guys are saying. Right, guys seem to be in a good mood, so that's all nice. It's all kisses and hugs in the group chat, so I'll leave them boys to it. We need to find a bit of pace, man. And I think I might have overcut my tyres as well, I can't lie. I might have just overcut them, because I could go faster, but I was like, I'll crash. 100%. You know them ones where it's like, if I go any quicker, I will crash. I don't want that. I want to be making mistakes like this right now. So, anyways, we'll take it. P3 race 1. Always happens to be race 1. Let's see if we can perform in race 2 though. A couple of minutes, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh man, not bad though. Ideally, would have liked P2. P1 would have been phenomenal, but sometimes you still have the pace to those guys. We'll see what we can do. We've got another 2 minutes until we need to get ready for the next race, or the next session even. Oh, I can see some of the comments here. Nice. Oh, thank you so much, Tristan, man. Appreciate it. Yo, man, like Blizz, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? I'm all good, man. All good. Just got race 1 out of the way. P3, we'll take it. And Georgina, let's go. Thank you so much, Georgina. Appreciate it. Only a 20-minute race. Yep, these are only 20-minute races, man. They're sprint races, so you have to be really, really careful not to get involved in too much drama, or else you don't really get much of an opportunity to make it back. You could see just some guys, some really fast guys got stuck at the back and they just couldn't overtake. So I definitely will not be doing the last first challenge. I will be trying to qualify where I can, hopefully this time with no traffic, because yeah, it was a bit annoying to get caught up by said driver. But is what is. Losses and winnings and that. So we'll see what we can do. Just waiting now. We got 1 more minute, guys, until we can go into the next server. Just bear with me. I think I might go for a little comfort break as well. So just bear with me, guys, whilst we're waiting. Okay, I think the next session should be live. Sessions. Can we join? Nope. Maybe I need to just restart iRacing, to be fair. Just give iRacing a little reboot. And let's pray that we get back in. So leagues, my leagues, and then announce sessions. Can we join now? Nope. Still hasn't gone live yet. Bear with us, guys. We will be live very soon in race 2. All in all, I'll take it though. Not a bad start to the stream. Can we start now? Nope. Imagine if there was no race 2. Imagine if it just went to the next round of the championship. Come on, surely it's up now. Still no. What's going on here, guys? Is it available now? Ah, yes, finally. Cool. Right, let's register and join. Bear me just 1 moment, guys. Just gonna take a quick little comfort break here. I'll be back in a second, guys. Give me 1 second. Wait. Alright, guys, bear me just 1 moment here. Right, just see how it looks on the stream. Yeah, everything's Gucci, everything's running as it's supposed to. Lovely stuff. Yeah, let's put in some practice, man. There's still some time to find out there for sure. So you wouldn't want to be just giving that away for free. Still quality run.
That was your fastest lap of the session. car. 55. Just set the fastest lap. 37.393. That was your fastest lap of the session. Fastest lap of the session.
Well, straight into quali. The man them are not messing around today. Right, well, wish me luck again, boys and girls. Sorry I'm not gonna have the chat up, but by all means feel free to put the comments in. I'll read them after the session. Alright, let's get out there.
Right side, clear on the right.
more.
There's the flag. It's over.
That was all she wrote. We'll take it P5. Hopefully there's some chaos at the front that we can avoid. Let's see what we can do anyways. Alright, time to grid and go.
1 to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side. The estimated SOF is 2,823. Pit road is closed right now. We expect to be fighting for the podium. 5 cars left to grid.
See what we can do. It's a safe race. It's all I ask for. Good. Safe race. No mistakes. Nice and simple.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded. Jetstar 311 car. About to go green, stay focused. The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Still there, hold your line. There's an incident behind. Still there. Clear on the right, car right. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the left. Still there, clear on the right. Left side. Still there. Clear on the left. You're now in third. Car on your left. Still there. Clear. just set the fastest lap of the session. The car in C1 just set the fastest lap. 7.462. did us 37.399. 10 minutes to go. We're a great spot. Hardware. Car on your left, clear. Car on your left, clear. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap, 37.443. Five minutes to go. Car in P1 just set the fastest lap, 37.333. side. Keep to the right. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 37.314. Right side, clear on the right. Right side, clear on the right. Car right, clear on the right. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear. The leader is running 37.401. You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go. You've got about 5 laps of fuel. Car right. Still there. Stay on the left. Clear. Car right. Still there. Clear. Right side, keep to the left. Still there. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. You got the black flag. You have to drive through the pits without stopping. Car on your left, clear. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All right, there's the checkered flag.
Damn it.
Nice run,
man.
solid work.
Unfortunate about the black flag, but Philip deserved it fully, man. He was quicker, for sure. Damn, that promotes us down to P11. Jesus. Yes, bit of rotten luck there, but not much more we could do, man. We tried to defend the best we could. So we'll take it. We'll take it. I think P11 though, that's going to affect us quite deeply in the championship, so we'll have to come a lot more stronger in the next round. Anyway guys, it's been your boy AMG Dens. And yeah, join us in 2 weeks' time. We'll be here for Spa for the finale of the Mercedes-AMG Virtual Championship. Till then, I'm out. Peace.